So what's up YouTube, welcome to my channel and welcome to another casual vlog about the Pulsar F250. So this one I've completed the second service, so I'll tell you what are the pros and cons and whether they have fixed the issues. And also I will be talking about the ownership experience of a KTM 370 owner riding a 250.
Anxiety, I just do what I was destined, cause I feel I got the blessing. Persistence and obsession, that's how you keep progressing. I already learned that lesson, yeah. Don't change it.
So the service costed around what, $1,100. For that they have did oil change and that oil was included, general service and the issues which I told about. So in that, one of the main issue was that if you see the cylinder head, there was an oil leakage, and if you watch closely, there is still certain residue. So I think one of the main reasons was that the oil head was leaking. So there was some part or screw which was loose, and because of that the oil head was the head was leaking, the piston head, and from there oil was leaking. So that was the number one issue. So got that fixed, but I feel that they could have done a better job. So that's number one. So number two was the overall chain. It was slightly loose and it had to be lubricated, so that was done. And the other thing was general checkup and wear and tears, basically to tighten all the fiber parts. So that was the other thing. So I think they have done a good job. For 1100, I feel it is slightly on the expensive side, even though it is a free service. But yeah, so but that's what it is. The braking, these are Cremica brakes, so though it is not effective even after the service, it is still the same. You need to take a good chunk of the lever to stop this vehicle. So I think it's by design it's like that, but no improvement I would say on the braking side. It stops, but you need to put a little more force. And overall, from a water wash point of view and from a cleaning point of view, yeah, they did an okay job. So this is how it looks after the service. The service was a pretty seamless experience, just booking a slot and getting it done. And if the service technician is kind enough, he can also drop the vehicle at your place, again based on the service engineer. So the misfiring issue, as I earlier discussed in one of my videos, that is not happening, and in fact that was due to a software update. And most of you all have asked me how to get it done. If your service network offers this, where you can do a software update, and they will get it done, and you will find a change in the missing issue which earlier all the 250 owners were experiencing. So apart from that, the bike is doing really well. It's roughly giving me around 38 kilometers per liter, and that with aggressive driving. And it is lighter on the pocket as well, if I have to say, from maintenance and from overall ownership. I think you can't ask anything more for a 250 where it rounds up the entire package, and it checks all the right boxes. So now I'm going to give my bike to the 390 owner and see his experience riding a 250.
Can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life and I won't look
So tell me 3 positives and say any negatives about your experience riding the 250.
As of now,
Yes. So what do you find the best?
suspension is on the good side.
Good.
Seating is good.
Seating is good. Yeah.
Posture is also fine.
Okay.
But the people who are tall,
Yes. Obviously, people who are tall, no Indian bike suits them. Okay. Anything positives?
I didn't see the mileage part.
Okay. You can expect that it is giving roughly around 38.
Oh, is it?
250, right?
Then that is good.
Good. Any other positives? I know that, from a power point of view, you don't have to compare it. Look at it purely from a 250cc. Like, do you find the power to be adequate?
That is good.
Good. And how is the acceleration?
Yes, total is fine. It's not that on the test track because I think it is a new bike.
New bike, yeah.
It
Has to be,
rug the hands.
yeah. In your hands, basically.
Other than that, I find that seating is really good.
The seating is good, yeah.
And cushion part.
Cushion.
I liked it.
Very nice.
As soon as I sat on it, I like the seating part.
Comfortable.
Comfortable. Even for the longer time.
Long rides.
Sitting on a slab like this.
Slab.
Going onto a soft section. Yeah, it is good.
What do you didn't like?
Gear shift.
Okay. It has slipper clutch, though.
It has slipper clutch, but you have to keep nodding the gear, clutch every time. That is one challenge.
Second improvement?
Improvement, front suspension has to be a little stiffer.
Little stiffer, yes.
It's
It's
on the softer side.
it's good for the city, but I think when you say stiffer, it's more to do on the highways. For better cornering is what you're saying.
Better cornering, not about better cornering, but to be on the right side, it has to be a
Little stiffer. Okay.
yes, because getting onto bumps and all, braking and all. Let's say if you all of a sudden brake, it wouldn't control.
Good.
That was one point where people keep missing out.
Yes.
Getting a softer segmented
Bikes.
suspension.
Yeah.
is not good.
It's not good. Yeah. Confident if you have a stiffer suspension in corners. So that was the ride experience of a 390 owner driving a Pulsar F250. The bike should not be compared, but I think what I wanted was just an ownership, like a riding experience, how he feels when he's riding it for the first time. I think that's something that I wanted to check out and also get his feedback. What are the positives and the areas of improvement. So this 390, I think it is really good. I mean, from a power point of view, it checks all the right boxes. It has a lighter frame and it has a lighter body, so that also is good. I think the only issue which I would say, I think the
Yes.
third thing is that I feel the riding position is really nice because you can also saddle on that.
You're
And
sitting upright.
sitting upright, and you can also saddle. I tried to doing lifting that; it's nice, right?
And
So-
secondly, I run it on off-road mode.
You run it on off-road road. So again, that is the fourth point where it has all the electronics. But certain things which I don't like. One is that it's a rev-happy engine, so you need to constantly keep revving it. Okay, so it has to, like I was in the first and second gear, or in the first gear, if the clutch is slightly released, it's getting off. Or probably you get used to that. But
Mine is on the softer side.
softer side, yeah. But the torque in the first 3-4 gears, it is like probably from an RE owner from a 650. I think it is. You need to little bit rev it. That's I think I felt it.
Because you rode it for the first time.
Correct. And second thing is that the plastics feels little bit
That you
unpolished.
that you can't expect ADV
Correct.
to be having
Better plastics, yes,
No,
yes, yeah.
ADV it should be a lot of plastic. Why? Because if there are any wear and tear, you
Correct.
can replace it.
Easily replaceable, yes. But I think why I'm saying that is because those were making some noise, especially the front part of it, little bit.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I have upgraded the windscreen.
Windscreen. Good.
Why? Because I don't want that wind glass on my chest
Super.
and helmet.
So what are the upgrades that you did? So you put a. Is that a
Saddle stay.
saddle stay? Okay.
That's it.
That's a company fitted this thing? Okay. But you also put these, no? What are these? These
Those are short
mounts.
bobbins.
Bobbins, okay.
Swing arm.
Yeah. The center stand or I don't know. Center stand swing arm. Something
Swells,
like
you call it swells.
that. Swells. Good. And this one. So this what costed how much?
1,800 something.
390 has it, right?
So it gives you a shorter windscreen for taller people like me if I'm sitting on the right position. So the wind starts hitting on the helmet as well as your chest. So it's better. It would deflect rather than me holding on to it.
Super. So I think that's the ownership or riding experience of a 390 owner riding a 250. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do so, please like and subscribe to my channel. Yeah. Tire pressure, huh? What you put it? Oh, sure. Yeah. This is. So this is. So how does it work? This has a battery inbuilt.
Yes. It has battery inside.
And where's the sensor?
Like itself.
No. How does it show in the?
In the phone.
Ah, it's in the phone. Okay. Very nice.
It's decreasing its.
Tire pressure. You easily monitor it. Very nice. Super. Thank you so much for your feedback.